we got to stop watching the mindset videos. Like it gets to a point. Stop watching these videos like trying to motivate you, telling you to lock in and all this stuff. Because I feel like nowadays everybody's obsessed with these type of videos, especially Gen Z. I think mostly due to the current state of the economy, hustle culture, and a whole bunch of other factors, but that's a subject for another time. But I feel like because of everything that's going on or the issues that people deal with, it leaves people feeling really hopeless and just unsure of what to do with themselves. And with the ease at which dopamine can be acquired now with cell phones and with social media and all that stuff, it's getting abused now. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and most notably for the subject of this video, living vicariously through people on YouTube. You've got rich course sellers living a free, lavish life and telling you that it can be you too if you just lock in. I'm not here to dive too deep into that or even really disagree, because I feel like there can be some truth to it. The problem is watching these videos of these guys like telling you how to change your habits and lock in, it can keep you in a loop because it makes you feel like you're actually doing something and working towards a goal when you're really not. You're just kind of psyching yourself into thinking you are because you're watching these videos, motivating you, teaching you how to think like a winner and think like somebody who wants to get after it. And watching these videos isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's not inherently bad at first because it teaches you how to approach living the life you want to live, and it may even open your eyes to a hunger that you didn't know you had. But the problem is everybody uses these videos as a means to mentally masturbate, to curb their hunger, instead of learning how to cook so they can actually satisfy their appetite. And I can't say that I'm not a victim to this. I've definitely dealt with this problem. I've watched all of these videos and read all of these books thinking one of them was going to give me the secret magic formula to having consistency and bringing success and everything I ever wanted out of my life. Yet I continued to get these surges of motivation from these videos, and I would improve my basic habits and really just continue doing what I was doing, but just slightly better. And I would still wonder why I wasn't getting anywhere. And I think that's what the problem is with these videos. That people convince themselves that they're going to be filthy rich because they read Atomic Habits and Rich Dad Poor Dad and listened to an Eric Thomas podcast, but nobody's watching videos on how to develop high income skills, how to decide even what you want to pursue, or how to get better at what you're currently doing. You know, if you already have it figured out as far as what it is you want to do, I feel like this video might not necessarily pertain to you as much. I think you have an entirely different problem. Nobody's watching the right videos. Everybody's just continuing to watch videos on how to lock in and how to think better on all this stuff. But why are we not watching specific videos on like actually getting there? Like, yes, I know you want to make something better out of your life. You want to be successful. You want to be rich. Of course, most people do. You've got to do a little more than just addressing that feeling. I've heard so many people say, oh, I don't know how, but I'm going to be rich someday. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I think it's okay to hope and dream, but if you really want it, you have to make an effort to find the avenue for you and actually drive down it instead of just talking about a place that you don't even know the address to. So if you find yourself like watching all these motivational videos because you lack the discipline or direction to actually make use of said motivation, stop watching them and stop reading the books. It's not doing anything for you after a certain point. You know how to stay consistent now. You have the work ethic, but you need to be reading books and watching videos on actual ideas and activities, specific skills. Search around for college majors that you don't know anything about or you've never even heard of. Look around for different high income skills that you could try out. Start posting content if that's what you want to do, even if it's not perfect, because there's never going to be a perfect time to start posting content because the perfect time was yesterday. I think that's one of the biggest problems with a lot of people is they're constantly waiting for the best time to start something. But there really just isn't a best time. There's no super convenient time to do much of anything. You just have to get up and get started at some point. I've definitely dealt with that issue and I'm still dealing with the issue a little bit now. And that's the reason I'm making this video, because I haven't posted on YouTube in such a long time. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was so busy trying to wait for a perfect time or wait till I felt like I had my ducks in a row, or wait till I had this thing or did this thing or got this out the way so I didn't have to worry about it while I was trying to balance out making videos and all. I got too caught up in trying to make everything perfect. That's just never going to happen. You're never going to have a perfect plan, and that's okay. That's not what I'm saying in this video. I'm not saying you should know exactly what to do. What you should be doing is figuring out what to do instead of just making yourself feel like you're doing something, because you're not. If you're watching videos to motivate yourself, you're not doing anything. You got all this pent up motivation, all these pent up strong feelings, this work ethic, it's there, but there's nowhere to put it. So find somewhere to put it. Stop watching all of these videos. It's not doing anything for you.